Hey everybody, Frankie Day here. Okay, for this Tuesday, I have another video on my Dumas yard tug, army tug, ST 74-foot job. And right now I'm going to assemble, I'm working on the bollards right now and the deck fittings and everything as I go along. It's coming along pretty gracefully now. The assembly is kind of speeding up a little bit because there's not much of building a tug, you know. Just adding the fittings and such on. So we'll be doing a little work on the bollards for this video and see what else we can do on this thing. It's coming quite nicely. It's kind of dark right here, isn't it? Working on the pilot house, got the running lights on there and everything. Searchlights on there. Got all the doors added. Have the decal stickers on there. Pretty good. Look pretty nice in the water. I coaxed my daughter and my son-in-law getting a radio for this, and they agreed to get it for me. So I don't know when it gets there. I'm going to put it in and take it that pond down there before it gets too cold out there. And it's falling quite nicely. Anybody's got one of these little Dumas kits, they're pretty good. They go together quite well. Like I say, the faint-hearted or novice should have no problem building this thing. Just follow the instructions. They give you enough instructions. Like I said yesterday, they got enough instruction material right here to keep you pretty well busy and know what to do and everything. And along with that comprehensive instruction manual that comes with the kit, you can't go wrong. Can't go wrong. Okay, we're going to change cameras over here a bit, and we go over here and start working on these bollards here. Okay, let's go to camera number 2, coming up. Here I is right there. Now liking the setup now, getting back to Frankie Day style now. Okay, we got the all the bollards right here and stuff. Tonight we're going to have live action stream on the battleship Iowa. I'm going to get all the rust done on the starboard side. I'm going to go ahead and proceed with the railings. Okay. Put the base of the bollards right here. I asked my little baby girl, I said, Megan, honey, I said, yeah, Daddy needs something. So what do you need now? I said, you need to get me a radio and a speed control for this tug I'm working on. She said, okay, how much is it? $80 for everything. Oh, wow, that ain't bad. I said, no, it's not bad at all. She said, Dad, you should have got some of that stuff out of storage. We're up there with Mike's funeral. You should have went up there. We could have got some of that stuff out of there. I said, well, that was my era. I paid heavily for it. I wasn't thinking. So I was more or less trying to get all the wooden kits I could work on. So really, I got it to work on here, though. Oh, that's water too Big boulder. Anchor's a good state right here. It's right there. That's good straight now. That's good. Let it set dry. It was there. Okay, we got more coming, don't we? These pieces go over here, so I want to get them confused with the rear towing bollard. Now, you know, tugboats, they chunky little gifts. They really do. I'll tell you one thing, laser cutting nowadays is definitely a state of art. I wish you had stuff like this when I was young in this world when I was growing up. But unfortunately, my early youth was cheated because of progress of technology. Bow bit's running pretty good. See how it's coming along. Come along mighty excellent, I must say at least. Okay, right here, I will do here. Boy's Tide Bond is good glue, it really is. This is the base of the boulders where they fit at. Kind of double ply. You got one for the location where the boulders go through. And you got the tops portions right here. I got that big old Dumas Jersey City Railroad tug. That's gonna be a big one. Very big. I think sometime this week I'll be bouncing back on my turn of the century tugboat sequin, my river tug. Okay, now I gotta cut out these boulders right here. Like I say, they give you more than far enough material to skip. You know, which is a very good thing. Still plenty of 316 stock gallon to give you. Enough to do about 4 or 5 sets of boulders, which you don't need because they're already installed. I've already installed me already, as you can see. Did that this morning. I'm glad I got my OBS all squared away now. Make sure it's good and square. That one ain't there. I got some good projects coming up, guys. A lot of good ones coming up your way. Today's not so, it's a little chilly today, but yesterday was really cold yesterday. I go, damn, it's cold today. That's a 4th diameter. I cut the long pieces out. Oh, damn. 1/4 inch dowel. You gotta locate that. Still a lot of chances left over. Like I say, these kits give you more than enough of what you need. Don't throw it away because you can use this stuff. You can use this stuff. Okay. Fish the spot. Find it. Fish out. I was there somewhere. I think I saw it the other day. $3.16 there. Stuff right here. Ah, found it. What the hell is this on? That'll come to you somewhere. That'll go somewhere. Okay. Those fittings right in there. Found them. Right here. Hold again, I'm going to cut them out again. Ah, no big deal. Cut it over now. That'll be just a key all day long. A few more here. Down in there. Yeah, it probably feels like the 50s today. Yesterday was probably the very, very low 40s yesterday. Perhaps the upper 30s. Where it was a chilly day yesterday. Chilly enough to promote snow. There we go. It's perfect. Try to get it centered in there. One about the type bond, this stuff really it sets pretty fast. Very strong glue too. Okay, I got two boulders. I got the forward boulder and the half towing bit boulder. Complete. Okay, that one goes there. These two go here. Use the knife, kind of circle out, bring it out a little bit, so I'll slip through there without too much pressure. And a little more. Wow, bring it out a little bit. Good. Yeah, that's nice. That's exactly how I want it. Teeth pick, working on a little glue in there at the bottom of it. Let it set. Carol Moran had a special towing bit. You had a bit of jig and drill a hole all the way through the boulder to the other side and run a dowling through there. It's called a T-bit. There it is, boys. That goes right up here about like that. That's got to be primed and painted before I install that bad boy. I'll let this set here a little bit. This is especially done. Make sure it's all squared in there. Once that glue gets in there, it starts setting. It ain't gonna go nowhere. That's straight there. Just go back and check things out as you go along, guys. You know. Okay. Like the stern towing bit. Take the back end of the file and just ream it out. Both ends. Foul back. Yeah. Add a little more glue there. You glue, I clean up this table, get the glue off this table. Toothpick, clean some of this stuff up. 2 extra bits, I want to throw them back in there. I'll need those. That was a mistake right there because it wasn't following the instructions. I should have known while I was putting these bits on here. One of my little girls will cook up dinner last night. Yeah, I had a good dinner last night. Had chicken fried steak last night. Asparagus, mashed potatoes. Boy, that was good. My little girl knows how to cook. She knows how to cook because I taught her a lot of stuff. Her mother taught her a lot of stuff. I teach my kids how to bake bread and everything. Gee, Daddy, how do you learn how to cook like this? From your grandmother. I learned how to cook because if you had to eat, you better learn how to cook. It's a bloody shame nowadays. These girls nowadays don't know how to cook. They don't make good homemakers at all. All they do is good life is bring kids in the world and sue you for divorce. I wouldn't say it all that way, but most of them are. Learn how to cook, can't sew. You want this, want that. Too much drama. Whole different world. I know one thing, children. It wasn't the world I was raised in. There we go, guys. That's 20 bit number 2 we just did. That fits aft back here. This one's forward. I'll let those settings dry for a while. More dowling here. These for mass and stuff. Oh yeah. Enough of that. Like I say, this kit gives you more than enough what you need. I'm uncooking this kit. There's washers right here. I said, what the hell is that washers for? And I looked at my plans. These are life rings. I'm not going to use that. I've got some old rings that make it work very well. look at this jack shaft right here. Taper out with a file. You gotta turn it as you file it down. Get the taper on it. Normally I chuck it up to a lathe or a drill. Matter of fact, I think I might just do that. I may just do that. Okay. Makes perfect sense. Let's check up the drill. Just like a lathe, boys. Just like a lathe. getting it. I'm trying to find a file over here. That file was real good. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. More. When you put too much pressure, you snap that valve right out the chuck. You want to go there. This is known as a hand lathe. That's perfect. See how tapered it is? Don't be bashful. Get a hand drill. Use it. Okay. It's all done. Okay. There you go, boys. Show you a little trick here. Use Bondo, or you can use that to me a white feller, which works very well. And we'll let that stuff. Put a little Bondo on a cap. When it starts to get hard, you pull off that cap, you take your fingers and roll. Makes a nice little ball, stick it right on top of here. We call that a mass band. I wonder how much this will give you for your mast. Go ahead and paint this. cap on here, screw it on, and we'll knock that stuff over. Paint like this is precious to me because I ain't got to get up and go to the store and buy more paint, so I got to be very careful how much of that stuff I use. Okay, yeah, rest over here. And this toe bait goes over here, and this one here. We got gay. One of the stern goes back here. Now I'll check the mast. Both guys have tubing. But one hot piece of tubing is too needed. I saw a little tubing there. So we got to use out of that. That's for your insulation of your hull. Also your servo mount. These are locations for your railings. I'll come last. Last thing I do is make the rigging the railings. I'll save them last. I need to find the mast. And I'm afraid that may be on the blown up plan. I don't know how big. Oh, right here. This too is chucked up later and done. Okay. Yeah. Dry yet. This is a fun little build. Really, it truly is. Straight. Yeah, straight. Tapered too, like the way it's supposed to be. Wait a minute, let's take a little longer. Once it's real dry there, yeah. Put the mast band top of there and paint the same, paint the rest of this. That's all done. That's a pretty nice little kit, this old tugboat here. It'll look nice in the water, I'll tell you that. I'm sure happy, I'm very, very happy I coaxed my son-in-law and my daughter to get me a radio for this thing. brother Michael, he'd like to see this thing done. But he was in the Navy also. He used to do tugboat duty. I said, Mikey, you just did the job I always wanted to be when I was in the Navy. I always wanted to apply for tugboat duty. But never got in there because they had better plans for me. It's a pretty strong little boat, to tell you the truth, it really is. It's watertight, you know that. I'm making my second video, none of this. I was live this for my brother before he passed away. I put epoxy on that deck on there and everything. It's not going nowhere, fellas. Ain't going nowhere. Take it, just roll that stuff on your hand like that, make a nice little ball. Don't push on it because it's still a little wet a little bit. Just let it form it a little bit, make a nice little ball. Just roll it in your hand. Right in the palm of your hand is give it a roly-poly. Roly-poly, oh daddy's little fatty. Someday you're going to grow up to become a man. Start a ball now. Set it a little more, it'll dry out. One thing about Bondo, this stuff dries really fast. It does. You can actually sand the stuff within 15, 20 minutes. Whatever it's sandable. Okay, I think once I get that ball of that S-band on top of the jack strap, I'm going to call it the video. I want to go ahead and prime these outside. My daughter's going to go to Hobby Lobby tomorrow. She'll get me some crochet. I told her get the cotton kind, tan and brown. I got my crochet needles. I can crochet, make myself a nice little bow bumper on here. And I got some 1/24 scale tires off my AMT ladder chief fire engine I did. Boy, was that a fun build I did. A lot of people have seen old Frankie Day build a car or a fire engine before. And I was so proud of that fire engine. I still got it. It's inside my storage. I was so proud of that thing. When I was a kid, I couldn't afford a fire engine because those things were expensive back in my days. Back in my days, if you didn't have a fire, when I was a kid growing up, if you didn't have a fire engine, no one talked to you. That's how it was back in those days. But now, I bought that down at the hobby shop. Everybody said, geez, Frank, you know, now you're building fire engines. Guys, I want to tell you something. I'm not ashamed to say this. I never had a fire engine when I was growing up. I was a little child. I've always wanted one, but they're expensive. My dad and mother couldn't afford it. So now it's my turn to get me a fire engine now, because I can afford it. There it is, boy. There it is. There it is. It's a little mass band up there. My dry's going to go ahead and paint it Hayes gray. Apply a little ACC on top of that. Okay. Alrighty. We'll pick up the YT12. Got the jack shafts nice and tapered, like the way it's supposed to be. Starting to look like a tug, huh, fellas? She sure is. Got the bits all done. I'll take them outside. I'm going to prime them before I paint them. After I paint them, I'll go ahead and install them on the deck. Well, I'll tell you one of the guys, I sure love these glasses. Now, these glasses are different. Like I said, got different sets of glasses. These here are really high powered. You can get more close. These are almost like reading glasses. And I got some old ones I have. These things are about worn out over here. I've almost had these for a couple of years. I think he about had a lick. I know sometimes my videos are cockeyed out of my face. I feel like a geek wearing those things. I says, man, you look stupid putting those glasses on. Don't you know the things are cockeyed on your face? And people see that stuff and start laughing at you. Well, I ain't laughing no more. Because I got power to the subject now, guys. Very happy. I think David Estrada sent these to me. I haven't seen him on years on YouTube. He was a model maker himself. He was a great guy. He sent me a few kits. As a matter of fact, they're in storage now. Talk about storage. I had a hell of a nightmare about storage this morning. I woke up to make sure I was dreaming. I'm glad I was. I had a dream as I get my stuff out of storage. I went in there, the whole building was empty. What? Where's my things? Gone. Next thing you know, I woke up from my dreams. Oh man, thank God. I gotta get that stuff out, boys. I gotta get that stuff out. Okay, this is it for Tuesday night on my Dumas 74-foot ST Army tug. I can't stress any more than I have to, guys. If you guys got one in your stash, don't be bashful. Build it. It's a good kit. Don't let it scare you. It's just like building a regular model, but the treatment of the assembly is a little different. You got to use all kinds of multimedia adhesives like epoxies, styrene cement, wood cement, cryolite glues, and it's a multimedia kit. And once it's all done, it looks very, very sweet, very nice. It'd be very good rear control, and your friends will enjoy it too when you take it out to your favorite pond. Because this is going out in the pond, and I'm going to make a video of that. I got to get my life back together again with my models for rear control stuff. And I got my Dean's Marine Tramp Steamer Melody 2. I'm going to get it out there in the water too. Have a video of that. I think you guys all like that. So tonight we're going to have live stream on the Battleship Iowa. I'm going to go ahead and finish up the weathering on the starboard side. If I get done enough time like that, I'll go ahead and start putting the railings on there. My problem is now, I hope I ain't running out of this stuff. I got just a little bit in there. I got about that much left in there. That's gone. I got no cryolite glue. I can't do nothing until I get some cryolite glue. I got plenty of something to do though, besides they can stop me. Okay. Make mom happy, take care of the little ones, stay focused when you drive, be aware of your surroundings. I'd like to thank all my new and old subscribers for your wonderful candor, comments, and views. I'm deeply honored. And tomorrow we'll have another video on the tug here, and we'll go for the masts and everything else on it, and the boat Davids, and last leave you the railings and just wait for the radio to come in and take it to the pond first. Cause it's it can be some nice days out here in Tennessee. You don't get too awfully cold out here, and not you don't get much snow. Not that I can remember. I used to live here 35 years ago. But that pond out there is nice out there. I went out there, walked out there the other day. It's nice and clear out there, and we'll have some fun. Okay, this is it for the tug. This is it for me. This is Frankie Day signing off. I'll catch you for the next live stream in the Battleship Iowa by Trumpeter on a scale of 1 to 200. And we'll catch you guys tonight. Take care, fellas. God bless everybody.